Good morning, everyone. I'm Jenn Houston, owner of the Artsy Fartsy Gallery. Happy Thursday, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving to our American friends. I hope you have a wonderful day celebrating with friends and food and family. And if those things aren't on your bill today, know that you're stamping with a friend here today. I know lots of the ladies that pop on here are wonderful ladies, and so if you are looking for a friend, this is the place to be, that's for sure. All right, today I hope to accomplish a few things. I hope to give you a layout idea. I hope to show off the Christmas to Remember stamp set and the Sweet Stockings DSP. So if you're popping on today, let me know if you have either of those things, either of those products from Stampin' Up. Of course, all the products that I'm going to use today to make cards are from Stampin' Up. And if anything intrigues you, make sure to let me know and I can help you get those items into your hands, especially during November when it's got a starter kit special. And wow, Stampin' Up usually, the starter kit deal is usually amazing, but now for the month of September, it's even better. So we can talk about that later. All right, if you're popping on, say hello, tell me where you're from. And if you didn't yesterday, tell me, are you a cat person or a dog person? And I'm asking because the Sweet Stockings Designer Series paper, DSP, has a lot of fun little animals. And so it's great paper to use for any animal lovers that you have in your life, or say your dog walker or the vet. So I am really enjoying playing around with this set. All right, first off, I want to give a big shout out to Karen Kozlowski in Manitoba. She sent me this card. She was a part of the Frosted Gingerbread retreat that I had in Manitoba. She did the version online. And so this bundle, this with the paper and the stamp set and whatnot, were in the items that I shipped out. I will say that I am not an impressive fun fold artist like Karen is. Karen's incredible. And so I just wanted to show off one of her amazing cards that she did. Look at this thing. If you think it stops there, oh no. You open it up some more, and here, it's almost too big to fit in the screen. Isn't that amazing? Wow. I love it. So fancy. Hi Sherry, good morning. So now to put it back together, I put this little tag out to this direction and this little tag out this direction. Isn't that amazing? She has sent me cards over the years that, wow, pretty incredible. Hello Linda, hi France, good morning. I know it's beautiful, isn't it, France? I even love that she put these shimmer, is it sparkle paper? Shimmer paper. So it's beautiful. Oh, just perfect. I love it. Love it, love it. I also wanted to show you the cards from yesterday. As you saw, I put the shimmery crystal effects on the fishbowl yesterday, and then I put my ink pad on it and it stuck to the ink pad and ripped it off. So I redid it and here we are. Isn't that cool? Just gives it a little bit of a bubble, and so it looks more like glass. Hi Pat. And then I love that so much that I decided I was gonna go over top of all of the yellow, there you go a little bit, all of the yellow light bulbs on here with the crystal effects. It just kind of gives it the little raised bump and a little shimmer on some of those, there we go, some of those bulbs. I thought it was pretty neat. So they are well dried now. They were probably dry by, well, when I touched it at about 3, fish called Inky. When I touched it at about 3, they were golden. So definitely a fun product to use. If you are interested, let me know. All right, this is going to be the card that we're kind of focusing off of today, this layout. So once again, we are using the Sweet Stockings Designer Series paper, which has one side that has beautiful patterns and the other side has these cute little animals on it. So there's dogs, there's cats, there's mice, there's hamsters, there's a parrot. I think that covers all of them, but it's definitely a great paper to have for animal lovers. And then this beautiful stamp set, of course, is coming from Christmas to Remember, which I'm loving all the sentiments for, and I'm especially loving that these can go on the inside of your Christmas card. So if you don't want to write a whole ton, this is the set for you. Hello, Eileen. Good morning. So just keep that one in mind as we go through. So this card is kind of like a little bit of a fun fold. It's not complicated like Karen's, that's for sure, but it just is a little something different. So when you open it up, of course, it just has that little strip of Designer Series paper, which you can see from the front of the card and the card insert. So that's kind of what we're going to springboard off of today. So all right, this is going to be our first version that we're going to use, and I pre-cut things out just to make it go a little bit quicker. First off, the card base is a little bit different than the typical one. It is still 5.5, but this time it's by 7.25. So we're taking off 1.25 inches off the end. We're still scoring it at 4.25, and then just fold it in half like a book. And then I've got a layer here that's going to go onto the front, which is 2 3/4 by 5.25. And of course, there's so many decisions, right? So many ideas on which side to use, yada yada. There's the card insert. I'm going to be sticking with the typical basic white, and it's the typical size 4 by 5.25. Then I've got my little strip of Designer Series paper here, which I don't think I'd switch sides on that one. But it is 1.25 by 5.25. And then we're just going to jazz this up with some sentiments, and I cut out some little critters from the little stockings there. We'll see how we can add this to the front to make it all lots of fun. So here we go. Let's start off by adding our stocking paper to the front side, and I'm going to use my stamp and seal here to do that. So Thanksgiving today, American friends. Well, I hope you get lots of food in your belly today. Oh, yes. Speaking of food, yesterday Kevin was busy making nuts and bolts. Do you know what nuts and bolts are, Americans? I'm not sure if you have those there or not, but a whole bunch of different cereals and crackers and what else did we add? Nuts. All sorts of fun little things. And then you put basically some butter and garlic powder and onion powder and that kind of thing, and you bake it, and it makes it nice and crispy, and it gives it that nice garlicky, delicious taste. So yesterday, while I was busy working, I could smell this nuts and bolts cooking in the oven. I desperately wanted to go have a little sneak taste, but I held off. All right, so let's get out some gold foil to make this interesting. Make a little bit of a shimmer there. This is from I just got this set, and I did because our last Chopped had these dies in it, and I was kind of like, oh, what do I need hippo dies for? Hippo and friend dies. But these kind of big labels are incredible. So I'm glad I ended up getting it. So we've got a little tag here. We've got this little piece from the gold. And so let's see how we're going to put this all together. I think we should stamp a sentiment here. How about have a holly jolly Christmas fit? I think it does. So let me just take this off of here. Actually, yeah, I think okay, we're gonna use this. I had another idea, but I think maybe we'll save it for another one. We'll see. Okay, so have a holly jolly Christmas. I'm thinking we already have lots of red in this card, Cherry Cobbler. So how about some Evening Evergreen, because that's one of the other colors that matches with this designer series paper. So if you're looking for a way to use the Evening Evergreen, this is a great paper for you because it all kind of coordinates. So have a holly jolly Christmas. Boop. Do you all have nuts and bolts for at Christmas time? I know my mom always would make it, and since we've moved on to adulthood, she makes it at Christmas, and she saves us a big container of it, each for my brother and myself. And so yeah, our strange addiction. All right, have a holly jolly Christmas. Maybe we should pop that up. Why not? How's the weather where everyone is? It's sunny here now. It was cloudy this morning. So I thought, oh, I better put down my blind, otherwise I'm going to be this big white ghost. Kind of washes things out, all the sun coming in. All right, so let's layer this on top of here, like so. And let's see if we can, oh, poor bud. I make it near Christmas, but it's gone too quickly. I know. That is a problem, yes. Oh, bud. Poor bud. He's got the coughs and he's sniffing and snorting, and poor little guy. Wonder if we can tuck these a little bit underneath just to make it look. Yeah, I think that looks kind of cute. Just kind of tuck those little critters in amongst the pieces here. Come back. Yes, I told Kevin, I think this is going to be, this nuts and bolts is going to be gone by the time Christmas arrives. We might have to make another batch. Oy, oy, oy. Well, let's put this one a little farther down, I think. There. I want to see his little feet because they're so cute. And one more. Oh, bud. He's so croaky. I'm thinking I'm going to pop this one up because I kind of want his little feet at the edge. You okay, little guy? Oh, at the edge of the top there. What do you think? Just so he's kind of got his paws up on the top there. Did you fussy cut? Yes, I did. I did. I did that yesterday. Hey, we should add some ribbon. All right, we've already got gold. So, I don't know. We've got a lot of cherry cobbler as well. So, well, let's just make a bow of each and see which one looks better. Happy Thanksgiving, Jill. Good to see you. Raining there, hey? Do you have are you meeting with family today, Jill? Or are you on your own? Get to enjoy some rest. You know what raining means. It's great crafting weather. Okay, there's a gold version. Let me tie a little bow here um, of the cherry cobbler and gold. See what happens. Oop, need a little more. And just fiddling away here with the tails and the, trying to get those bows even. I should be using Evelyn's bow maker. She graciously sent me one of them that she has there. Okay, so what do you think? Gold or cherry cobbler? I'm curious what you think would go better. Gold or cherry cobbler? Whoopsie. What do you think? Chime in, tell me your opinion. I'll have some of my tea. Cherry cobbler, gold, cherry, what do we think? Guess that's 2 cherries. Should we go with the cherry cobbler? All right. Actually, I'm almost thinking I'm gonna strip this back. What about if we made one of those zigzag? Maybe we could go this direction. Yeah, that kind of fills in that little hole. Okay, totally changed ideas, but that's okay. We're crafters. We can, you know, change things up. That's just how we roll, right? All right, so I'm just gonna make a little loop-de-loop here. Like so. I really need to clean my scissors. They are just, okay, confession. Hello, Lisa. Happy Thanksgiving. Confession time. Scissors, these scissors work really great in the garden for little chopping down. Oh, you know, I had them in my hands. I went outside and this tree just needed a little bit of a trim, and it's amazing how well they work. Okay, I'm gonna have to fix these up later. Anyways, you get the point. Oh, this one looks terrible. My goodness gracious. So yes, they work great on trees and plants for deadheading, and not recommended, but just saying, multi-purpose. So now I have many dull scissors because I have so many of them. They're readily available, and there we go. Only 2. Oh, you can tell how many shares? Cool. Thanks, Lisa. All right, let's add our little sentiment here. Let's pop it up because we know that popping things up just makes it a little cuter. All right. Do we have enough? I think so. One more here, maybe. There isn't a dimensional shortage, so we can just put them on there. Jen, they're not plant snips. Yes, I know. I should just take all the ones that are not so good. Oh, I shouldn't have put one over here. That are not working so great. And just leave those out in the garden, and those will be my plant ones, right? Have a holly jolly Christmas. There we go. There's our little card with the cute little animals. What do you think? And so, of course, when you open up, you can also put one of those little messages that are on here. Like, friends like you make the season special. That would be so cute. May this be a Christmas to remember and cherish. Or even just a simple Merry Christmas. Neat. The food shortages are crazy. The hoarders are busy. Yes, I do agree with that. We were at Applebee's when we were in Manitoba having supper, and they they didn't have a whole lot of their menu items because of the shortages. So that kind of stunk, but of course we make do. Not a big issue or anything, but all right. So here's what we're going to use this time on this card. I thought, okay, let's get some of these cute little patterns on this side, and then we'll use some, just have these little animals poking up, but I'm actually cut out a few things to kind of pop up those animals to make them a little more there for us. So here we go. We're going to first put this, oh, this side is so cute too. Look at that. Decisions, decisions. Hi, Mary Ellen. Speaking of decisions. On Monday we went to Calgary to do some shopping. Kevin had to take 15 of his holidays by the end of the year. He just got told last week. So that was kind of a kerfluffle. So he's going to be off quite a bit in the next little while. And so I'm asking all the single ladies, do you need him to do anything? Keep him out of my hair. Anyway, so since he was off, and I thought, oh, let's go do some Christmas shopping in Calgary on a Monday, pardon me, so that, you know, the stores aren't as crazy and whatnot. So, okay, so I'm just putting this strip along the side on the card insert here. So we got a lot done, which was great. Here again, I just cut out an extra puppy, and I'm gonna pop this one up. So let's put dimensionals on that one. Oops, there comes Merry Christmas. And so one of the items that I had on my list, my mother loves the coconut lint chocolates, and they only come out at Christmas time. Costco cut down their fresh vegetable cooler because of the short. Oh wow, I have this paper, and my plan is to make some cards for my dog walker to give them to her clients. Cards aren't even made yet, but there's a plan anyway. Yes. Oh, thank you, Peggy. You're so sweet. So yes, my mother loves the coconut lint, and they only come out, oh, I wonder about this. I guess it'll be okay. We'll just tuck him. That'll kind of make him multi-purpose. His ear will kind of help hold down the flap. What do you think? It's kind of cute, hey? Just a little pop-up. But I didn't want to leave the cat, you know, unpopped up, right? We got to be, you know, equal. Make sure everyone's the same. All right, let's get dimensional for the back of the cat. I just cut out the cat head. And maybe it'll look like it's kind of peeking up behind. So before we went in the store, we're like, okay, we're just going in to get my mom's coconut chocolates, and then we're going out. We are not looking around. We're not going to get the, you know, pick 100 and for the great deal. We are just going in, going out. Next thing you know, it's like, okay, I've got my bag. You pick 50, I pick 50. So anyways, we each have 50 lint chocolates now of our favorite variety for us to enjoy. All right, so I thought about putting this on here like this. I think I'm going to put a little gold doodad behind it, just like we did on the other one. Or we could put, oh, we could put a little too intense. And because this is so light, I thought, why not stamp right on this? Now we gotta find a stamp that's gonna fit on there. Friends like you make this season so special. This season special. Here, I know what I'm gonna do. Let's stamp this and see if it's gonna fit. You'd have a full basket too. Oh man, between the nuts and bolts and the chocolates. Let's see. Let's lay this over top. It should fit. It should fit. Okay, here we go. Fingers crossed. It's just paper. Oh, we could always flip it over too. That's a cute side. Okay, it's just paper. It's not precious. That's what my watercolor instructor used to always have to tell me. Love it. Good work, good work. All right, let's put some gold under here like I was talking about. Let's just put a little bit of stamp and seal on here. Now, do I want it up that direction? Maybe I want to go this direction. Yeah, they have a special deal for, they have all the lints individually kind of packaged, and so you can pick whatever varieties you want, of course. And there's a special deal. The best value is when you get 100, you pick 100. And yeah, it's trouble, that's what that is. What are your favorite Christmas chocolates? Curious to hear. I know Kevin came home with Godiva chocolates from Costco. Oh, those were pretty amazing. All right, so if we stick this over top, friends like you make the seasons special. Aw, cute. I think we should pop this up as well. Why not? So I love this fold. It's so simple, but it's just something a little different, right? I know I like turtles, but it's not good for my teeth. My dad, every time he eats a turtle, or a toffee, he tends to need a trip to the dentist. Something comes out. Ferrero Rocher, yes. Oh, dark, cherry dark chocolate. Ooh. Anything white chocolate, okay. Wow. I think we need, let's see. I think I want to add some red in here somehow. Here are the matte decorative dots. Why not let's try this. To add a little bit of hit of red on here. Whoopsie. Wow. It's a jumping one. And if you're watching the replay, hello to you too. Good to see you all. I hope you're having a great day. Let's take one of these teeny weeny ones. There. So here we go. I kind of want to do a Merry Christmas in here, but I suppose it'll go right, although you're going to see the S. Let's do a trick then with our Merry Christmas. Of course, when you want to block things or not have certain words in the sentiment, you can always do a little bit of surgery, I'm going to say. So I'm going to take off Christmas. That sounds horrible. What color should we do? I'm going to take Old Olive. Let's go Old Olive. Okay, so I'm going to stamp the Merry. Take off our little piece here, and we are going to have the word, just the word Merry. Stamp that down. Let's clean that off now. Our Simply Chamois. Whew, it's pretty wet, I think. Makes funny noises. All right, so this time we're going to cover up Merry and leave Christmas. So we're going to stamp Christmas, take off the sticky note, and let's see, let's put on Christmas just kind of underneath the Merry. La. Isn't that great? I love that we can do that. We can dissect the sentiments however we like. Good. Merry and Christmas. Wouldn't that be cute to send off to a friend? I just like how they're popped up a little bit. The little cat, the little dog. Cat. Doo-doo-doo. Poking out of the present. So there we go. There's our second version. Our last version, just like yesterday, I'm going to actually create using the paper but without any animals. So if you're not really the animal type, or you want something a little bit different, let's check out how we can make a card without the animals. All right, here we go. So I've got my card base of Evening Evergreen, and so on the back of that stocking paper are these beautiful stars, which of course stars can be used for anything, right? Happy birthday, what have you. And then I've got a piece of bumblebee here to use as our strip, and I've embossed it with the, oh dear, what are they called now? Pine wood planks? Pine? Timber, I think. And then from the Frosted Gingerbread set, there are these stars that I thought might be kind of cute. Oh, maybe we don't need the third one. I thought maybe we could just have a piece. Nah. All right. And then from Frosted Gingerbread, I also, oh, hello. What do we do here? Decided to use the gold foil on the stars. Why not, right? So I had some people that were asking, how do you use that self-adhesive sheets? So it comes in, they come in big sheets. This is an old variety that I have, I'm still using up, but they come in sheets of 6 by 12, and basically you take whatever paper you want to cut from, and you just peel it back. And there's sticky left on there. And then you just lay it over top of the paper that you're going to run through the embossing machine. And then I would put your die on top just like as normal, run it through your embossing machine, and then it basically turns your item into a sticker. Another amazing thing about the self-adhesive sheets is that when you go to peel off the backing, the white backing, see how normally you'd have to pick out all those little bits? Well, when you peel this off, it takes those bits with it. Now I didn't have any on this half, so that's why these guys are hanging out here, but I love that it takes all those little bits out with it. So let's just place this gold star over top of the bumblebee. Let's do the same thing with this one. So once again, there's lots of little bits in here, so I'm just going to take off the backing. Oh, that one didn't like coming out, I guess. Here we go. This one too. Oh, I think let's do this the way. There we have it. Some beautiful stars to put on the front of our card. Okay, so I think we're kind of ready. I did want to stamp a sentiment, but let's just kind of see how this feels before we go picking a color or stamping a sentiment. Let's check out what we think. So first off, let's glue this piece onto here. Then I've got my card insert, the basic white, and I also have this strip that's been embossed. So let's just use our liquid glue just to make sure all those nooks and crannies get some glue on them. See, I've got gold on my fingernail now. Who needs to go get their nails done just to play with Stampin' Up products? Hi Amy, good morning. All right, right, let's glue that on in there. So speaking of chocolate, who's had those hot chocolate bombs? Pretty delicious. So there's what it's going to look like so far. And then we're going to add on these cute stars. Let's pop them up because I think that'll just make them look extra cute. Now, where'd my dimensionals go? I'm sure they're right in front of my face. Over here. Costco had hot chocolate bombs, of course, and so you don't just get one or two, of course. You get quite a few. So, yeah, they're quite delicious. All right, let's add one more star here. Could even be poking out a little bit. Ooh, maybe I could use the third. I don't know. I suppose I could. Let's see what we think here. We'll add on our gold bit. Could even go on the inside too, right? Did I tell you guys that we had a film crew in Canmore? Oh my goodness, they took our main street. They built this huge wall where I didn't see them. At Costco? They're in a little red decorative box. I shouldn't tell you. They're dangerous. Okay, let's trim this down a little more. So yes, we had a film crew. They took our main street, built this huge wall at the end of the street. They took all of the stores, built these little awning kind of things on them. What else? They took off all the writing off the stores, like if they had decals or what have you, and all the storefronts had to take out all of their product in the windows. And so they changed it into this other town. So the movie is going to be called, it's an HBO show, and it's called Last of Us. And I don't know, I heard something about that it's about the pandemic and something about there are only so many people left. Maybe I'll take this guy off. There's only so many people left that haven't died from the pandemic or something. I'm not sure. But man, what a schmozzle downtown. There, isn't that cute? All right, so for a sentiment, ooh, I don't know if I want white. We could always calm it down a little bit. Let's see. What are our options here for the sentiment? Let's start with that. Magic's in the air. Merry we could do. 'Tis the season. That might look nice. And then it's also, we can color it. Because it's a negative stamp, it'll color it in a little. So mission accomplished. I think I'm going to do it in the bumblebee. We'll try bumblebee. If it's not our favorite, we're going to do evening evergreen. Why not? All right, I guess I should get the stamp loaded up, which is, nope, not that one. Right here. Here we go. 'Tis the season. This reminds me of Label Me Bold. I would just put one on the inside. Yes, totally could. There we go. That'll look cute. Okay, let's just do a trim with our scissors. I'm just going to leave a little bit of white around the outsides. but I couldn't believe how the amount of money that would have been paid out to change our main street into this other town. I can't even imagine how much it would have cost. And then they filmed for, goodness, 3 days, I guess. So all the stores had to be closed. Oh yeah, I like it. Look at that. Cute. So it was quite the big deal around here, that's for sure. Okay, I'm gonna put snail on the seal on the one side and dimensional on the other, because I'm just gonna lay part of it over top of that star and part of it onto the paper. Cute. Now, should we add some extra bling somehow? Bling's always amazing, isn't it? There's these little gold dots. We have gilded gems. That might look nice. We have these brushed metallic dots. Ooh, decisions. Should we put those gilded gems on the star middles? Why not? Let's do it. There. Give me just an extra shine, bit of shine there. There we go. We could add some of these too, but let's stop. Bling in the center of the stars. Yes. There we go. Isn't that neat? And then of course you could stamp one of the sentiments. 'Tis the season. Love and joy come to you, and may it last the whole year through. I don't know if it'll fit, but you could always put it on a little piece of paper that kind of pokes over here, because this is where it kind of, you have a little extra room right here, right? You could do that. Season's greetings. May this be a Christmas to remember and cherish. I think I got little, I have to take my eraser here and see if I can get that little blob off there. If not, I'm going to do my splattering just to kind of cover it up. So there's a card version using that paper without using the animals. So let's show you what we have done today. So that was our first one, second one, and third one. All very different, lots of fun. And then of course this was my original that I was kind of going off of for the layout idea. Let's kind of slide all this over, see how many we can get in here. There we go. There we go. So I'm curious, which is your favorite? We're gonna go red, blue, what are we gonna call this? Yellow, we'll say, okay, red, blue, yellow, or green. Which is your favorite? Red, blue, yellow, or green? Oh, bud. He's sleeping in his favorite spot, so he loves to sit up on the table. My table's super long, and so that end is kind of housing my plants, and he can sit in the sun up there. Yellow, yellow. It's pretty neat, isn't it? Yeah, those yellow stars. Lots of fun. Cool. Well, there you go. Where am I going here? This one. Yellow, more yellows, lots of yellows. Okay, all right. There we go. So who knew? But I hope this gave you a template idea or a reminder of this idea. All the measurements are going to be on my blog later on today. And I hope you, if you didn't know how to use adhesive sheets, that helped you out today. I hope you saw different versions, different varieties of how to use the Christmas to Remember stamp set along with the sweet stockings designer series paper, red then yellow, only because I'm an animal person. Yes, yes. All right, no worries. Oh, sorry, I was reading. Lisa Harden texted me here, and I so reading and talking doesn't work for me. My husband can do that. He can be typing away for his work, typing, he's listening to someone on his headphones, and he's listening somehow to me talk, and then he can talk back to me. I can't even like I was telling him, I can't even have headphones on, listen to a podcast, and walk. I, I can't do multiple things at once, so I need to focus, put all my energies into one thing. So I'm here. I want to thank you for coming and crafting with me today. I hope you have a wonderful day. If any of these products intrigued you or you'd like to get your hands on some of them, let me know and I can help you out with that. If you haven't done already, make sure you hit the like and the share button. That helps me out a lot. Yeah, otherwise, tomorrow I'll be back here at 10 a.m. again, and we're going to play around with the same stamp set, same paper. Let's see what we can make tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to seeing you all again. And if you're in America, happy Thanksgiving. Bye, everyone.